Hey, what is up guys? Jay Burton here, and today I want to bring you my 7.1.5 Feral Druid Burst PvP build. This build's a lot different because usually Feral Druid is all about putting bleeds on everybody and it's like a rot setup. Well, this is straight up melee cleave burst build and it's a blast. Okay, so what this build revolves around is Shred and Ferocious Bite. So Shred deals additional damage from Moment of Clarity, 15% more damage, and you can use Shred for free 3 times. Sabretooth gives your Ferocious Bite a 15% damage increase. And we're going to be using Incarnation, so we're going to be back to being like a rep pally, and if our wings are up, Incarnation, we can get a kill, otherwise we're kind of stalling. But this is really meant for like a quick match, like a quick win or quick loss, great for laddering. This goes well with the Windwalker Monk, or rep pally, BM Hunter even, you name it. It could probably work. If you want to go for a longer game setup, like with the Affliction Lock, you really just want to go with the bleed build. This is not going to help. So anyways, let's get into it. So first off, I'm using Blood Scent. I'm not even using Lunar Inspiration. That's a big deal, right? Lunar Inspiration is great because you can get combo points at range, and it's a powerful dot. We don't care about the dot, we're about burst. Blood Scent helps with that. 10% increased crit chance on bleeding targets. We're going to be on just one target the entire time, and they're going to have a bleed 100% of the time. So why is that 10% so big? Well, in arenas we have around 20%, which is very low. Not much at all. And we want to crit a lot for this build, for a couple reasons. In Incarnation, Shred actually gets double the crit chance. Because like Wild Stealth had double the chance critical strike, which it's going to apply for Incarnation. And, well, that's a big part of our damage, right? The more you crit, the more damage you do. But, every time we crit with Shred, we'll generate an additional combo point, meaning more Ferocious Bites. So, more damage right there. Also, the reason why critical strike chance is so important, Ferocious Bite, which will now be a part of our rotation, only gets a damage increase from our artifact weapon when we critically hit. Increase the critical strike damage done by Ferocious Bite by 21%. So, critical strikes are very important. Let's see. So, I'm taking Blood Scent for the first time in my life. Anything to help improve our burst damage is very important. Of course, Wild Charge, Guardian Affinity. Usually, I take Resto and 2s. Incarnation. So, I'm taking Sabretooth now. Ferocious Bite deals 15% increased damage and always refreshes the duration of Rip. Since they added that 15% damage, it's pretty nice. It's actually worth using. And it refreshes Rip, so we're going to be on the same target. Rip, you only have to use once on the target, unless they get like a bop or bubble, whatever, to get rid of Rip, and you have to reapply it. Otherwise, it's just going to keep getting refreshed. I want to note that we're going to be using Shred so much on the target. Ashamane's Bite is almost guaranteed 100% uptime, along with the Rip that's also going to be up 100% of the time. And Rip also causes the target to have open wounds, so they have 15% less armor, so once again your Shred and Ferocious Bite is doing that much more damage. Next thing, Moment of Clarity. I love this change. So now it affects your Shred and makes them do 15% more damage. So, while you're bursting, this has a very high proc chance, by the way. So while you're bursting, when this comes up, your hard-hitting Shreds are free and they're spammable. When Incarnation is up, you're going to be pushing Shred, like crazy. So many Shreds. You're going to end up forgetting that you already have 5+ combo points. Well, 5 combo points. Okay, just quickly talk about the honor counts. The ones that are really important. Earthen Grasp. This change, Entangling Roots is no longer dispellable, reduces the target's chance to hit by 80%, and has a 10-second cooldown. This is usable in every single comp. Whether you want to keep a ranged caster in line of sight, keep a melee off you or your DPS, especially if you should be running a burst melee comp, some kind of melee cleave. A lot of times you're going to verse another melee cleave, and a lot of times it'll come down to who can kill the enemy healer quickest. If you go get on the healer, you can keep peeling for your healer with undispellable roots every 10 seconds. big deal. And then the next thing, Ferocious Wound. This new thing, attacking with a 5 combo point Ferocious Bite, reduces the target's max health, if I can read correctly, by 25%. So, why this is important is so whenever you decide to burst, whenever you're getting ready to go ham, the target is already at 75% health, and the healer can't do anything about that. They cannot go past 75% health. This already means that whenever you and your teammate both pop your burst, that target is going to be that much easier to kill. Okay, that's the build. I'm not even going to do a portion on the rotation, because it's literally keep your rake and rip up at all times, and then spam shred, 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 you know, until 5 combo points and Ferocious Bite. Shred, shred, it's just like that. Amazing ability. Shred, I mean. Just to quickly actually talk, well, hold on. Some people still maybe have new Feral Druids. So pretty much almost everything in here is really important for this build. Things that you just don't need to worry about working towards. Shadow Thrash, Sharpened Claws, but I really recommend you start getting over towards this right end here, because Feral Instinct makes your Incarnation do more damage, Powerful Blight makes your Bite do more damage, Razor Fangs makes your Rip do more damage, Open Wounds, Ash, all of this stuff is really important for an overall damage increase, especially related to this burst. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.